Hello guys, welcome to RamSai IAS. In this video, we are going to solve few previously asked questions from blood relations. But before solving questions, you should have clear idea on all the different relations a person has. So see, these are the common relations an individual has. Just take a screenshot of this for your reference. And let me explain with a generation wise. Grandmother and grandfather, they are our grandparents. No, they are parents of our parents. And every individual here has a core family. A core family members cannot be defined here. No, for example, if I consider myself, my father, my mother, no, they are in my above generation. I cannot define my father and my mother, right? And similarly, my siblings, my brother or sister, no, my brother or sister are the same, kids of my parents only. I cannot define these two people as well. And I cannot define my wife as well. Okay, my life partner, I cannot define her. And then my kids, my son, my daughter, no, I cannot define those people. These 6 or 7 people in your life cannot be defined and they are your core family members. Other than your core family members, all other relatives can be defined from one relation to another relation. Okay, and one more thing, if you are calling someone as your relative, they might be connected to you in 2 different ways. One is through your blood and second one is through your spouse, because of your wedding. Okay, not maybe exactly your, but through a wedding. Okay, see, and okay, whoever connects through wedding, through spouse, they has a tagline called in-law. Okay, they will have a tail-in-law at their end. For example, your wife's brother will be your brother-in-law. No, they are your relatives through law. Okay, so let me explain all the relations here. Grandparents are your parents' parents. Okay, and if you come to the next generation, our father's generation, however, you cannot define your father and mother, but their brothers and sisters, their siblings are uncle, aunt. Father's brother or mother's brother, father's sister or mother's sister are your uncle and aunt. In the same generation, through spouse, we have mother-in-law and father-in-law. Spouse can be wife, can be husband, right? So wife's mother or husband's mother will be your mother-in-law and father will be father-in-law. Okay, next, however, you cannot define the core family members, your siblings, but whoever connected to you through your blood and who are in your generation are your cousins. Means all your uncles and aunts, sons, daughters are your cousins. So in one word, again, in your generation, whoever connected to you through your blood are your cousins. And don't forget to remember, there is no cousin brother and no cousin sister. There are cousins, that's it. Next, sister-in-law, brother-in-law. Sister-in-law can be your spouse sister or brother's spouse. At the same time, brother-in-law can be your spouse brother or sister's spouse, right? Next, these are the people in our generation. So I can notate like this. This is first generation and these 4 are in second generation. These 4 are in third generation. And in our next generation, you cannot define your son and daughter, right? But your siblings, sons and daughters can be defined as your nephew and niece. Nephew is son of your sibling, niece is daughter of your sibling. Okay, these are in 4th generation. And along with these 2 people, if your son or daughter gets married, they'll get their spouse, no, right? They are your daughter-in-law and son-in-law. Okay, your son's wife is daughter-in-law, your daughter's husband is your son-in-law. So these 4 people are in the 4th generation. And finally, their kids are your grandson and granddaughter. Hope it is very clear. And let me explain about the notations I am going to use while explaining blood relations. Normally, universally, we can notate a male with a box and female with a circle or plus and minus symbol, but I like to prefer male with a box and female with a circle. Okay, and generation gap is very important while solving problems. Then how to notate the generations? Remember, father's generations will be, okay, I'll explain here. Father's generation will be above sons or daughter's generation. Okay, son's generation will be below father's generation. Okay, and next, arrow indication also very important while solving the problem. As I told you previously, all reasoning topics can be solved easily by drawing the diagrams. Then how to represent the relation between two people with arrows?